So I was watching this movie and it reminded me about how I used to believe in faith when I was younger. There was this guy and he lost his wife. She wasn't dead, but she was in a coma, and she stepped out like it was her her spouse, and it was her kid. So she stepped out just for a second to snap a picture, and a truck came past and hit her. Um, so they got this device. At first, the device that she was using, it was like more of a, green for yes and red for no type technical device to so that she can respond. So if he says something to her like, do you want to listen to a video of our kid, the green light would come on and she'd say yes. If she didn't want to listen to the red light would come on and she would say no. So there was this guy that came and offered him something better than that device, he felt like. And it's like, it kind of calmed my spirit a little bit because, he seemed like he was settled. He was cool. He liked the way things was, the fact that he was always coming to visit her and sitting with her. And, up until that point where she wouldn't respond, there was a response. But so this guy came and he was like, I can give you something better. I can place her consciousness inside of your head, so therefore you can listen to everything that she wants and does, that she wants from you. Like, you can be her eyes and her voice for, other people that can't hear or listen to you or see you. See her, but she can be there, in his head for him. When I first thought about it, I'm like, how's he gonna think for himself if he got a whole nother consciousness in his head? But um, so what this it's when he held the apple was what triggered me in my memory when I was younger, and what I thought the Bible represent, what Adam and Eve symbolized. So he touched the apple. And as he touched the apple, she was sitting inside his mind, and she could feel that touch of the apple. Um, when he put the apple up to his lips and he tasted the apple, she could taste the apple, in his mind. So what I felt like it represented was that Eve was the body. No, well, in this case, Eve was the mind and he was the body. Eve, he was a serpent and she was the mind, because the body is more of a serpent. And so he was a serpent yeah, he was a serpent. But that's how I interpreted it when I was reading the Bible myself. Um, I seen Eve as the body, and I felt the man, was the mind because he was more masculine. So in this sense, it kind of flips it to where, Eve is the mind and he is the body. So that's how I interpret the Bible when I first read the Bible when I was younger. I'm like, well, you know, it made sense to me. That kind of made sense to me. That made a lot of sense to me when I was younger. And the more I thought in that way, the more the Bible made, you know, um, the more I thought that way, everything, I interpreted it. It helped me interpret, the meaning of everything. It just stood out deeper. It was a deeper meaning for me. No, it was deeper than what it actually means, people can come out here and they can talk about the Bible, and it just seems so easy how they interpret it. But back then, it just seemed like it was way deeper. It's more deeper than what it seems like. So I just want to speak on that. It was a movie I was watching. It triggered my memory of when I was a kid, and I wanted to share that. It was a moment for me.